3, 2, 1.
Got a blast!
What is going on, my people? How is everybody doing and how is everybody feeling? And today, welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make an incredible prime Al Horford. Listen, a lot of y'all know Al Horford from the Celtics right now, but this man, when he was on the Hawks, he was a bucket getter. He can shoot the three, shoot the midi, post up, grab rebounds, play great defense. He was a solid center. He still is a solid center. So that's nothing to take away from, who he is now, because, age is a factor. But Al Horford, big body, you know what I'm saying, had great mid-range, post defense, all of that good stuff. So let's get right into checking out this build. So as you can see right here, right, first thing that we're looking at is the driving layup, 74. That is more than enough to get the job done. You should be able to make wide open layups with no issues. Standing dunk of an 80. That's gonna also be great. 61 on the driving dunk. He's really not known to be doing driving dunks anyway, but it's nothing wrong with having a little bit so you can get the dunks from time to time. Close shot of a 97, so that's also great. Now, like I said, he can stretch the floor. 96 mid-range shot is gonna be phenomenal. 83-point shot, you want to be able to shoot threes. I'm gonna be honest with you, I've been hooping on 2K25 for a minute now, and I am not a fan of inside centers. I'm, agreeing with a lot of the guys that I play 2K with. Why handicap yourself? Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with an inside big. It's fun, but I feel like if you're gonna waste money on a build, you should at least have some type of shooting on it. At least maybe just a mid-range, if anything. If you don't want to shoot threes, at least a nice high mid-range. But to have no shooting is kind of like you're putting yourself at a disadvantage, and I'm just not into inside big city pool. Free throw over 80, so that's going to be great. 82 free throw, that's great. I love 87 post control. I feel like if you want to be like a true post player, you need 87 and above. This right here is like perfect for a post type of player. 75 packs accuracy. I love this. I don't really care to have ball handling or speed with ball with my center, to be honest. The higher you go in pass accuracy, then the ball handle is attached to that, so it just goes up. But I don't personally care for ball handle as a center. I like the 75. That's going to be great. So not a defense, right? So look at this, 92 interior defense. That is fantastic. 60 perimeter, no steal on this build. I do not recommend no steal. I've tried it. I have a Dirk Nowitzki build and I don't have a steal. I'm telling you, steals that I should be getting when people just throwing the stupidest of passes, it does not work for me, so I'm not doing that. Now the physicals, sorry, I just skipped all of that. So the block is there, which is great. At least you do get the paint controller. The rebounding is kind of terrible though, and this is the all-time Hawks, and the actual rebounding is bad. That is, you don't want to have no center with these low rebound. I'm telling you, that's a disadvantage. Like, if you're gonna have a center, why have low rebounding? It just don't really make sense. You want to be able to snag rebounds. So look at this: agility 67, strength 90, vertical over 69. Alright, so this is the build entirely. So we're gonna go to the mod player build and create the one and only Al Horford. Let's go right now. Alright, my people, so we're in the mod player build. As you can see, first and last name Al Horford, right hand jersey number 15. We're making the center, of course, so that's what we want to go to. Then we're gonna go 6'9" because that's the height that he was. We're gonna stay at 250, and then we're gonna put that wingspan to 7 foot. Alright, so now I like to start with the physicals. I used to start with the finishing, but to me I don't really like doing that because it doesn't pop up with certain badges, because the physicals plays a big factor in a lot of different badges being available. So for this vertical, we're just gonna go 70. I feel like 70 is gonna be more than enough for this build. We're not gonna even really have high rebounding on the build, so we're gonna have just the bare minimum that we would have, because we're going to be more of a stretch with this build. I decided to at least go 70. We're going to have great strength, so we're going to go 91 on the strength. This is going to help us to back down, post up, both with the ball, and helps indicate successful player with, you know, just trying to get contact, offensive and defensive rebounds, stuff like that. So 91 is going to be great. His agility and speed was low, but I decided to just give 70. I feel like this is good for a center. Most centers are not really that fast anyway, but I think 70 and 70 is more than enough. Most centers only have like maybe 50 something agility, 60 agility, so 70 is going to be great. He didn't have high rebounds, and I didn't want to, make an Al Horford with high rebound if we just saw that he really didn't have high rebounds. So I feel like 80 defensive rebound and then a 60 offensive rebound to me might be good. Some people may say that you might get out rebound. You probably will, but here's the thing. There's so many components to your build that you can still play a factor. If you're getting the positioning first, you should be able to still get the rebound. So 80 to me is good. He had a 71 defensive. I decided to at least go 80 and then 60 offensive rebounds, so that's not bad. You could probably go up if you wanted to go 85 just to get the box out beast, but to me, I just went with 80. The block, I went with an 80 on the block, so the block is going to be good. So we get that 80 block, we get that paint patrol, a pogo stick, high flying deny, stuff like that. I didn't put steal on this build, even though I do recommend that you should at least have a 60 steal, but I definitely didn't put that. You know what, maybe to me, I'll probably prioritize steal over the perimeter, because I want to move the force on bronze. But to be honest, I would rather, because listen, we already have low, defensive rebounding. So then having a low steal to me just doesn't really make sense. So we could probably just leave the perimeter, but I did go all the way up to 88. He had a 90 something on the interior, but the defense is going to be good though. So you will be able to get stops in the paint. I just went 50 right here on the ball handle, drop this to 40. We definitely are going to go 75, but instead of 75, we will go 78 just for versatile visionary. So we still get that break starter silver, still get that diamond silver, which is going to be great. The free throw, we're going to go all the way up to an 82. We're going to max out our 3-point shot at 83. And then we're going to max out the mid-range at 90. So this is what I'm saying, right? So rebounding, to be honest, you can rebound, but that shouldn't be your main focus with this build. You have a 90 mid-range shot. You get set shot specialist on gold, shifty shooter silver, and deadeye. Like a 90 midi on a center is absolutely insane. Trust me. Then you could shoot free throws, so that's going to be great. You do have that 88 interior, post locked on gold, off-ball pass on gold. Like, the build is solid. I'm telling you, this is not a build where you want to be saying, oh, you're the best center. This is not the best center. This is just an Al Horford template build, you know what I mean? So post control, you already know. We're going with that 87 right here. That's going to give us so much. So look at this right here, right? We literally get post fade phenom on Hall of Fame, which we can put this badge up to legend if that's what you wanted to do. Post powerhouse is also amazing. Hook specialist, unpluckable on a center is gonna be dope. And then we get that post up pull. You can't go wrong with that. Standing dunk, you already know he had an 80, but we gotta go 81 just so we can get that rise up on silver. Area wizard on silver. Driving dunk, he didn't have a high driving dunk, so I just left that. But I did go 75 on the driving layup, and this is where the build just goes crazy. 98 float game is gonna be crazy. So I went 98. You could definitely go. I think we get paint prodigy at 99, right? So maybe if you wanted to finesse this to see how we'll be able to get that, maybe let me see. Are we gonna be able to get? Okay, so we're not gonna be able to get that. But if you put one, if you was to put one cap breaker to your close shot, you'll have a 99 close shot. But this is the Al Horford build. This is my version of the Al Horford build. This is what we're rocking with. Do we get shades of Al Horford? We do not get shades of Al Horford for this one, but I think I was able to get Al Horford. If I was to make Al Horford, this is the build that I would use. But I think if you wanted to at least get Celtics, here's what you have to do. You have to drop this to 97. Let me see. You gotta go 78 here. You gotta drop the steal. You have to drop the steal to 82. So this will give you Celtics. this will give you the Celtics. So you see, so if you do it this way with no steal, you will be able to get Al Horford. So this to me is actually pretty good if you wanted to do that, but I kind of like the other one because that 99 close shot, I feel like that's just going to be insane. But you know, it's like I said, I wouldn't make a build without any steal. That's just not good. Trust me, you don't want to do that. All right, so y'all let me know what y'all thought about this build, and until next time, much love.